it's been 4 years since the launch of Warzone, which is actually crazy to sit here and think about. Drop a thumbs up if at any point you had enjoyed Warzone, like you genuinely loved the game, you would hop on and play with your boys all the time. So March 10, 2020 was when Warzone was released, and I remember when Warzone came out, I immediately knew this game was gonna bang. I knew it was gonna be the one, and it was so fun at the time, and then quarantine happened. And let me know for you guys in the comment section how the pandemic kind of panned out for you. Was it rough? Was it some of you guys got great opportunities and stuff like that? For gaming as a whole, it skyrocketed, man. It went to a different level. It took gaming really like mainstream again, because that's all everyone could do was just sit at home and play video games. For the 4-year anniversary, make sure you guys drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know what season you started playing Warzone, and without further ado, let's go through it. To celebrate the 4 years of Warzone actually announced there will be an anniversary camo, which is kind of crazy. I didn't even think they were going to do this, but they just announced it literally today on the anniversary that there's going to be a camo for 4 years coming in season 3. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty cool. I figured they would do something special for the anniversary. They should always do it. I don't know why. It doesn't really make any sense why they didn't drop the camo on the anniversary. Like they gotta, you know, they gotta gatekeep it. They gotta drip feed it to season 3, so you keep playing until season 3. So that's basically like that. Also, with it being 4 years of Warzone, I want you guys to go in the comment section below and rank your top 5 favorite maps in Warzone of all time. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my top 5. So I have Verdansk at 1, Rebirth 2, Verdansk 84 at 3, Vandal 4, and I would say for the 5th, I'd put Fortune's Keep. I wasn't gonna put Almaz or Caldera in there. Actually, for the 5th, I'll do Uzbekistan. 5th, I'll do Uzbekistan. So that's my list. Let me know what you guys think as well. So my first ever Warzone win, the way I felt, it was so awesome, man. It was very simplistic. There was no slide cancels. I didn't have a lot of meta weapons. I just had a couple of ground loot guns and ended up getting my first win in trios with my friends. And it was super fun at the time. It was crazy because the meta during then was just sniping. Thermal sniping was massive back in that Warzone early on. That's all everyone did. It was actually insane. And then kind of people transitioned to when they wanted to get more kills was like the M4 and the MP5 was super crazy off rip. A lot of people would run the M4 RPG type of loadout. RPGs in the beginning of the game were super overpowered. I mean, they were absolutely crazy. And then of course you have the iconic snake shots, which is where me and Nick had ended up winning a tournament together. Just an iconic moment. And at this stage, Warzone was still in its infancy. Like people were kind of like, oh, what's this game? Da, da, da. And that's when people got sort of hip to like the Grau, the Kilo. You saw the AS Val, the Bruin, all these different Modern Warfare guns. Modern Warfare was the first Call of Duty where it just absolutely flourished. One thing I really loved about the old Warzone and what they did was the storyline, the lore. It was so good and it was so easy to follow, and I was always so excited to see like where the next stages of this Warzone will go as far as the characters, how it would affect Warzone in game. You obviously had like the bunkers. Stadium opening, which was iconic, man. I mean, stadium was closed, and for a lot of the seasons we kept asking, yo, please open it. They ended up opening stadium. A lot of people go in there, and that was an iconic stream. I think I had 100,000 viewers during that time. It was such a special stream. If you were there, you understand for surely. But when I think Warzone was absolutely mainstream at the top of the top was during Cold War, especially the launch of Cold War and the introducing of it with a lot of the different guns, like fan favorites like the FFAR and MAC-10. And then of course the gun that wreaked havoc that everybody would always use was the DMR. I think this was the first stage that made people quit Warzone. I think it was, because I think a lot of people who kind of played, like the really body players, would face the DMR and just get off. Like I think Dante quit for like a month of playing Warzone because of the DMR, and it was actually crazy. It was like one of the first ever diabolical broken guns in the game. And then you had the Psychov pistols. Overall, the Cold War launch was crazy. You had Verdansk, and then you had Verdansk 1984. The nuke event was probably the most viral moment of gaming I've ever been a part of. I think Nick had 400k viewers. Tim had like 150. I remember I had like 50. It was just so many viewers and so much anticipation and so much hype for a new map. And that's what we thought we were getting, but we ended up just getting a different version of Verdansk. It was kind of weird in a sense. You kind of wanted a new map, and that's when you saw the integration of Rebirth Island and people switching from Verdansk to Rebirth. Now, if you don't know, I made a video early on back in the day that this is the first time I got a wave of hate. So many people hated on me. I brought all the sweaties to Rebirth. Some of you guys may remember this movement, but it was such a crazy time period. I mean, that's what a lot of people started playing Rebirth because they were tired of Verdansk, and it's a fan favorite to this day, and I think we're getting it next season as well. When you really stop to really break it down, it's kind of crazy how we're just slowly trying to get back to what we were pre-Modern Warfare 2 and pre-Caldera. Like the way the game was, the map designs, the way the guns are. I love the way the guns feel in Modern Warfare 3. I hated how MW2 felt. Another version of the game that I truly didn't like was Vanguard. Vanguard was such just a boring atmosphere in a sense. It did bring a lot of cool guns like the XM4, the OTS-9, the Cold War AK, the MP5 was also meta as well. Yeah, the MG82, the MP40 with Vanguard. So it was fun. But Caldera had came out, and I think this is when a lot of people stop playing. If you're watching this video, let me know if that's the moment you stop playing Warzone. I would love to know in the comments, guys, when you started playing Warzone, and if and when you click this video, you stop playing. I would love to know the reasons why, and shout out to people who are still playing. There was just so much attention to detail in the beginning of Warzone with the lore, the events, the haunting event. Different skins were really cool. It just all fit the theme of Warzone. It was all just connecting in a sense. It was all connecting, and then all of a sudden, they came out with Modern Warfare 2. I think everyone in the community was just so disappointed with this launch. I don't know why they took movement away. I don't know why they made it the way it is. But they literally took what made Modern Warfare, the original one, and Warzone 1 fun. They completely took it away. No slide canceling, boring guns, boring metas, the RPK obviously. Views plummeted. I mean, people just weren't watching the game. It was pretty bad in a sense. And we're still trying to get back to those Warzone 1 numbers, and it's tough because they're, like I said, they're just drip feeding us content. They have to drop Rebirth next month, in my opinion. I believe they have to. I just think they do. To be honest, the only positive thing that comes out of Modern Warfare 2 when I think about it off the top of my head is Vanguard. Vanguard was one of those maps that was beautiful. It was actually a great map. 70 players. Completely just changed the idea of Resurgence. Ashika Island, I don't know what they're doing on that map. They need to change everything on that map. I'm talking the way it looks, how gloomy it is, whatever. It just looks boring. And obviously we're here at the present day of Warzone, and I think they've done a great job so far. I think they definitely need this next step. They definitely got to drop Rebirth. They got to add more players, I believe, to big map, and just bring back a little bit, maybe a couple more iconic POIs, in my opinion. A lot of people always ask why I never play Fortnite, why I never play, you know, Apex. Like, why do I stay on Warzone? Why do I keep around? For one, Warzone and Call of Duty will always come out with a new game every year, so it's always kind of fresh in a sense, right? Do they ever do stuff right? Most of the time, no, but it's always usually fresh content. More than I see any other games. Well, Fortnite's kind of a different animal. They're backed by Disney as chalk. But I genuinely just love playing and just flying at teams, 1v4ing. The way the gunplay is, especially now, I love how smooth it is now. They definitely can up the tac sprint. I don't know what they're doing. Like, why are we limiting the tac sprint? But it's fun. It's way more fun than Modern Warfare 2. Is it Warzone 1 level? Not yet. I don't think so. I think with Rebirth coming back, it's definitely going to make an impact. And then if you bring back Verdansk, it's going to be even more crazy. I think with Call of Duty, they just got to go all in, you know, and I think they've been doing that. Like, they're trying to space out the content, but they got to just go all in on their player base and just genuinely listen to the fans on what they want, and more people will enjoy it. As you see, they went against everything that they stood for in Modern Warfare 2. Nobody played it, and now with Modern Warfare 3, they listened to us. It's more popular than it was before. And with that, I'm going to use my favorite meta of all time, in my personal opinion. Leave your thoughts in the comment section, but my favorite meta of all time that has been consistent over time is the M4 MP5. I don't know how you can beat it. I had dropped my first like high kill gameplay with the M4 MP5. It was like a 29 kill game back in the day called the Unstoppable class setup. And I figure for the 4-year anniversary of Warzone, I have to use my iconic class.
High priority contract is available. Check your tac map for objective location.
No way it really is. No way, right? This has to be the best weekend ever.
He said it's got to be my best week ever.
Someone on us. In the window, in the window.
What are y'all doing, you little stinky butts?
Destroyed. Hell of a job.
He already, this teammate already knows. He already knows the vibes. Got the play box somewhere.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
The M4 MP5 really is iconic. You really can't make anything like. When you talk about your favorite metas and the most popular, this is definitely it, for surely, no question about it.
Later.
He got no bread. For sure, just stop. And he got me with the res. W teammate. It's on me's ass. I should be teeing up off throwing. I'm about to say, what is going on right here? I think they were lost in the sauce. M4 MP5 is not gonna miss.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Oh shit.
Holy shit! ¿Qué pido que trae, güey?
Go take this zip over here. Go get that bounty.
No way.
You're on the wall, around the wall.
Oh my god. What did he have? He almost killed me. I really want to go kill that bounty. That'd be huge for us. Get a ton of cash. I'm going for it. Where's he at? He just res too.
No,
Gas is
There we go.
nah, güey, 3 balas. Así como...
KIA. Well done.
There we go.
Supply crates are restocked.
There's a lot of people downtown by him. See you later, buddies.
Gas is moving.
See if I can grab that most wanted. Tell you, man, I've always loved this class. M4 MP5, man. It's always consistent, even with some of the attachments. It makes it super fun. I got 14 right now with 40, and I had a kind of a slow start. Might go for that bounty again. Don't know exactly where he's at, but we'll find it. I'm playing with a random who knows who I am, which is kind of a plus, to be honest.
Casi batido. Acá está el drone, acá hay un pendejo aquí arriba. Qué rostro. Qué perra.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Yes, let's go, baby. I'm balling right now with this MP5. Let's get it, baby. Oh my god.
Closed until further notice. Get your squad to the sector.
Oh. There we go.
Headed your
My
way.
loadout real quick.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone. Hey, finish the job. Gas is closing in. Head to the safe zone.
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. And we got the dub, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, GG Zoo.
GG's, bro.
Got a nice little win with the MP5 M4 meta, man. Let me know your thoughts after 4 years of Warzone. What is your honest opinion of the game after 4 years of playing it?
Shadow 1 is inbound for extraction. Visual on your mark. Hold on tight.
That was a final kill cam, wasn't it?